Yo, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. It's 11:55 a.m. Pacific Time. It's September 17th, 2025. Let's begin. And an inflection after Kirk's killing and Trump has divided the country. Former President Barack Obama says that the United States is at an inflection point following the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, and that President Donald Trump has further divided the country than worked to bring people together. There are no ifs and or buts about it. The central premise of our crack system is that we have to be able to disagree and have sometimes really contentious debates without resorting to violence. Obama said Tuesday night during an event in Erie, Pennsylvania, hosted by the Jefferson Education Society, according to a transcript obtained by the Associated Press. And when it happens to some, but even if you think they're quote unquote on the other side of the argument, that's a threat to all of us, he said. And we have to be clear and forthright in condemning them. Obama has kept somewhat of a low profile in his post presidency. Responding to a moderator's questions Tuesday, he addressed Trump's rhetoric after Kirk assassination as well as other administrative actions. The Democrat spoke about his own leadership following the 2015 slaying of 9 black parishioners at a Charleston, South Carolina church, as well as Republican then President George W. Bush's actions following the September 11 terrorist attacks. He said he sees the role of a president in a crisis to constantly remind of the ties that bind us together. Sentiment among Trump and his aides following Kirk's killing of calling political opponents venom enemies speaks to a broader problem, Obama said. A dominant figure in conservative politics became a confidant of Trump after founding Arizona Turning Point USA. Okay, he founded Arizona-based Turning Point USA, one of the nation's largest political organizations. Trump has escalated threats to crack down on what he describes as the radical following Kirk's assassination, considering fears his Republican administration is trying to harness outrage over the killing to press political opposition. Trump's White House on Wednesday responded to Obama's remarks by blaming him for animosity in the country, calling him the architect of modern political division in America. Obama used every opportunity to sow division and pit Americans against each other, and following his presidency, more Americans felt Obama divided the country than felt he united it. White House spokeswoman Abigail Jackson said in a statement. Obama on Tuesday also referenced Trump's recent deployment of National Guard troops in Washington and ID checks by federal agents in Los Angeles. He urged citizens and elected officials to closely monitor the norm busting decisions. But what you're seeing, I think, is the sense that through executive power, many of the guardrails and norms that I thought I had to abide by as a president of the United States, that George Bush thought he had to abide by a president of the United States, that suddenly those no longer apply, Obama said, and that makes this a dangerous moment. Shortly after Kirk's death, Obama wrote in a post on X that he and his wife Michelle were praying for Kirk's family, adding, "This kind of despicable violence has no place in our democracy." Obama said that he disagreed with many of Kirk's stances, nothing that his position doesn't negate the fact that what happened was a tragedy and what that I mourn for him and his family. Calling political violence anathema to what it means to be a democratic country, Obama also mentioned the June shooting deaths of Minnesota State Representative Republican Melissa Hartman and her husband in their home. Obama also applauded Utah Governor Spence's calls for civility in leading the public response to killing. Obama said that while he and the Republican governor disagree on a whole bunch of stuff, Cox's message around how to respond to Kirk's death shows that it is possible for us to disagree while abiding by a basic code of how we should engage in public debate. Just before Obama spoke, the 22-year-old suspect arrested in Kirk's killing made his first court appearance on charges including capital murder, according to court documents released Tuesday, as authorities sought the person who had shot and killed Kirk at Utah Valley University last week. Tyler Robinson texted with his partner acknowledging he had been the shooter. A judge said he would appoint an attorney to represent Robinson, whose family declined to comment to the Associated Press. And thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Smash the like button, comment down below, let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, the Studio 11. Follow me on X, the Studio 2020. I like to say Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Thank you for joining, and of course, I'll see you on the next one.